And so there's a very important path that I'm trying to understand, and I don't have full understanding in it. Let's see if we can take the time to understand more thoroughly.
Walk with me.
Yo, the victim conversation, man. Shah, what up, kid? Impressed, what's good? Hit the like button, share the stream, man. Let's get it popping, man. You know, the victim conversation, it's so multifaceted. And what set this off was when I watched Surrounded. Salute to Jubilee. They do amazing work over there. They had Patrick Bet David, but it was a capitalist versus like non-capitalist conversation. Chris, what up? And I was taken aback by the disposition of them two white boys specifically, who wanted the perfect job and the perfect circumstances with poor attitudes, no effort, and blaming everybody else about it. You know, there's privileges that come with being white, right? But that's even less of the impact. I just didn't like how they came across so entitled, you know, like they deserve something, you know, and that's that victim Olympic shit when they were practicing that I didn't agree with. However, what I see is victim is used conveniently, right? And my question is it victimhood? What makes a person a victim? Victim mentality? Is it complaining? Is it concerns? Is it justifiable reasons to why things are how they are? Is it systemic oppression? Is it the lack thereof? Are people looking for an excuse? And I noticed, depending on the conversation, you may or may not be either one of those. So depending on the conversation, it may be justified, right? But depending on who's talking, now it's a complaint, right? If somebody says something that aligns with the opposite gender, now they a simp, now they pandering, you know? And a lot of this shit gets cloudy and muddy. Even when we had the Believe All Women campaign, right? You know, that whole Me Too movement, the victims got lost in the bullshit. We can't even tell anymore. And now it's used conveniently, right? It's weaponized. And this manifests in a lot of different ways. Salute to LaP for inviting me on the show last night. My sister, Lady Di in a building, was there getting popping. Sassy. There's a whole lot of things that are adjacent to how, oh, you want to be a victim so bad. You know? And I'm finding these terms lack meaning and are very colloquial and weaponized whenever convenient and whenever they fit. When we have the conversation about the manosphere retorting everything that has been said to men, right? Now it doesn't sound the same, but people could frame it as a complaint. Could people retort, well, oh, you want to be a victim so bad? You want to be like women? I just wonder, like, we use shit so loosely, it has very little to no meaning. Make sure y'all go ahead and support the Candy Coated Cyanide podcast. Short film by Alfred Rashad, aka Shad. Make sure you hit the link, and then we also will release another Nightbot, or whatever the fuck it is, message about how to give the cash direct. But we can build up our donation to the $5,000 goal at this link right here. Please click the link. Let me know when you donate. Let's hit the goal, man. So I'm trying to walk down this path to thoroughly understand. Vet, what up? Quincy, what up? Where we at in this thing? Twan, what's goody? When we start talking about victimhood, victim mentality, complaints, concerns, can we tell the difference? Who's a victim and who's not? If you can control any portion of the situation, can you claim victimhood? Do victims know they victims? There's so many questions out there, you know, and we can't quite see it and understand it. So I want to show y'all a couple different examples of who is not a victim, man. Right? What do you guys classify as a victim? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. So to almost 100 people in the building, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most, man. Salute, y'all.
Trying to feel me, nigga. Politics as usual.
So, Mayor Bowser came out and essentially praised Trump for the efforts in DC. My brother Tarus is up here on Monday. Said, "Yo, I gotta give credit where credit's due. 30 days, no black man got shot dead in the streets. Carjacking down by 90%. There's a rule unspoken in DC. Don't leave anything in your car if you want to keep your windows. You can't leave nothing visible. Your car should look like a brand new car on the lot if somebody could see in. You shouldn't have a charger out, nothing. Nigga will bust your windows for anything." I was talking to a security guard. He said, "Yo, the young people were out here terrorizing people. That's why U Street is empty. 3 years ago, you couldn't walk down U Street on a Thursday. It was a ghost town." What's the victim look like here? Are these people victims? Let me show y'all this, right? Because we're trying to understand what constitutes a victim. Is it the mentality? Is it the woe is me? It's never my fault. Like, how do we use it most often? And when is it being used accurately? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Here's my first question. Here's the first thing I want to review with y'all.
I tell y'all the people was going to flip on Mayor Bowser as soon as she agreed with Trump. I told y'all this shit, right? When you stand on the side of the truth in black people's mind, you're taking the white people's side. You can't just be taking the side of truth. No, you're going with the white man and you're a fascist and all of this dumb shit, right? Trump praises her and say, yo, she did the right thing. And they coming together, you know, to merge to fight crime. These people are in an outrage all of a sudden. Look.
Mayor Bowser has continuously showed us that she is more concerned with trying to anticipatorily comply with the Trump administration in order to protect her own power. So am I surprised, or what is my reaction to Donald Trump saying, "Good job, Mayor Bowser"? I think that's exactly the reaction she wanted. Good job, Mayor Bowser, you're a fascist too.
And I want to be clear with Mayor Bowser and the city council that there's only two choices in this. That's to resist or concede. With the orange man, no winning with him. Every time we give him something, he moves the bar. So we either going to resist like we're doing and get on our team, or just concede and let the people fight.
Now, whatever's been going on out there, if they've been saying this about her, it's hard to believe. You understand? Y'all was voting for her. She been a mayor for 10 fucking years. 10 years. So whatever y'all gripes was, why the fuck is she still in office for 10 years, right? And then where was this outrage? Where was y'all calling her fascist and all of that shit 3 weeks ago when she said this?
Bowser.
This doesn't make sense. You know it doesn't make sense. The numbers on the ground in the district don't support 1,000 people from other states coming to Washington, D.C. You know that.
When she was against Trump, everything was shush. Y'all wasn't talking bad about her. Y'all wasn't calling her fascist and all of this shit and her this and that. Whatever. If y'all was whispering, because ain't no videos come out about her when she was going against Trump. Now it come out when she agreed with him and being honest and saying it worked, and the carjackings went down 87% and the murders and all of that shit. But she can't stand on the side of truth because of her skin color. Is that she's following the orange man and this, that, and the third, and his racist and fascist and all that. Yo, y'all people fucking kill me.
So, what I want to assess, the women you've seen in that video, now Mayor Bowser fascist. She been in office 10 years. Niggas been complaining about her. Right? I used to live there. During COVID, she kept the city shut down. So many businesses closed, largely black. When you go to the black areas and you go to the Safeway, right? There's no food. The vegetables is spoiled. It's not stocked, right? The stores look like shit. We had to go to Vince Gray to go to the goddamn Safeway on Bennett, Minnesota to get them to at least front face the shit, make it look full, right? Nobody cared about that side of the city, right? But where she live at, Ward 4 is cool, right? Looking good over there, you know? And now we keeping it tall. A black man ain't got killed in 30 days. A black man ain't got killed in 30 days. A black man ain't got killed in 30 days. Carjacking, the people that got carjacked is you. You understand? Carjacking is random. That's you. That's you getting carjacked. Tourists got to worry about that. Do you know how many black-owned businesses there are that's suffering? There's clubs, a club named Law Society. Beautiful club, 3 stories, good food and all that. Right? Closed last time we went there. Alice closed right next door. Cloak and Dagger closed right next door. All black owned. Patty Boom Booms closed. All black owned. Right? All this shit was happening during COVID and they refused to open the city back up. Mayor Bowser. Now, a black man ain't get killed in 30 days. She says, thank you for the support and help. They come out talking crazy. Are they victims? Are they complainers? They want to be a victim so bad. Does that fit for them? I want to be a victim so bad. Put a 1 in the chat if that fits them. Because I'm trying to figure out what they complaining about. The military being deployed, essentially. Cutting grass, picking up trash. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. It just turning on her just is diabolical. And see, this is where this shit get muddy. Because when we got a point, motherfuckers can't hear us. They can't hear us because we can't give credit where it's due. We can't say the truth. Right? We side on shit based on our emotion and feeling. This is where I hear somebody say, you want to be a victim so bad. This is where I hear it. Callie Beverly Fellas' question is, do we play the rights political game, resist no matter what, or by the rules, do what is right / make sense? You got to break it down for me, Callie. I don't quite understand what you're saying. Yeah, to resist no matter what, I don't. It has to matter what. So if I understand that part, resistance has to make sense, right? If it's wrong, legally or morally, then you would resist. You know, when I see people that look like us benefiting, what is there to resist? Because all the people I know on the ground, I'm about to go up there in a few hours. We sold 1,000 tickets. We sold 1,000 tickets. People say they moving around the city free. More people is out. It ain't a bunch of bullshit happening. My aunt KG, he's a security guard, big dude in the Navy Yard. I feel better. This shit needed to happen. We tired of these young niggas. I can't pick them up and put them down. I don't understand. Callie, I might have to drop the link for you so we can get understanding. I still got a bunch of stuff to go through, but I don't really understand what you're saying. So I don't want to dismiss it. You know, but I'm really assessing victim. So what would you call them complaining and turning on Mario Bowser? If we had to use anything, they complainers, they perpetual victims, they want to be a victim so bad, they got a victim mentality. What would be the right way to characterize them? Are they concerned citizens? Like, what would you say? What would you say about the ladies you saw? Because you go so far, right, to call the lady a fascist, you willing to say whatever. You willing to say whatever. And ignore the fact that the city feels safer to the people that live there. We've seen people come out and talk about it. The city feels safer to people that live there. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. So that one, you know, and I put it under the politics banner just because, you know, it's regarding the DC stuff. You know, it's just hard to, I just want to thoroughly understand this when we allocate victims. Sloop B. Sammy, I appreciate you, man. Shout out to JR and Lapi for the invite. We had a good time yesterday, man. You know, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Aaron with the $2. They basically called her the president's pick-me. It's just so crazy that a motherfucker will turn on you like that when you say that our crime is down, and I appreciate the support. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. Talking about.
So, Exhibit A. What the hell is going on in this one here, right? Who the victim? Who the dummy? Take a look. Hit the like button for me, man.
Together.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I think you really need to go ahead and try to get that job and get your license.
I'm gonna let it play
no
twice.
Job. What you talking about? You pick some hours up.
What? I said, what? I don't cut that because I already work full time. What do you mean?
I don't need no job. If I wanna really go get some money, I'll go get some real money right now. I'm not about to be no delivery boy. That's not me.
But we need a job.
I just got out
can't
of
pay my
jail.
bills
I
and
just got out
support
of
another
jail.
human.
you don't support me at all. What do
So
you
I didn't
give me?
support you in prison?
What do you give me now?
A roof over your head, a car to drive.
I got
A car to drive. Okay, then what are you talking about?
You don't support
But that's
me.
what I'm saying. What are you saying?
You like what you talking about?
I bought you
That's all
clothes
you
boxes,
did.
food boxes.
I'm not
Hey,
saying
I
what
need
you
more.
did.
You want exactly? So what are you
But I
talking
have
about?
my own money.
But you still would support. I had to help you too. So what are you talking about?
You put money on my books and you got me in
Exactly. More than the next one. What are you
That's why
talking
you're
about?
in the position you're in.
But making you're not making
about?
sense. You acting like I don't do.
You're in my presence
But
right
that's-
now. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Now, I want y'all to hear it again. Hear it again. Hear it again. I'm trying to figure out who's the victim. And I'm watching the chat. I'm trying to understand. Okay? Let's listen one more time. She pregnant. That's what she says when it initially opened. I'm pregnant, so things got to change now.
I'm pregnant. We need to get our together.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I think you really need to go ahead and try to get that job and get your license.
You don't need no job. What you talking about? You pick some hours up.
What? I said, what? I don't cut that because I already work full time. What do you mean?
I don't need no job. If I wanna really go get some money, I'll go get some real money right now. I'm not about to be no delivery boy. That's not me.
But we need a job.
I just got out of
pay my
jail.
bills
I
and
just got
support
out of
another
jail.
human.
You don't support me at all. What do
So
you
I didn't
give me?
support you in prison?
What do you give me now?
A roof over your head, a car to drive.
I got
A car to drive. Okay, then what are you talking about?
You don't support
But that's
me.
what I'm saying. What are you saying?
You like what you talking about?
I bought you
That's all
clothes
you
boxes,
did.
food boxes.
I'm not saying
Hey, I
what
need
you
more.
did.
You want exactly? So what are you
But I
talking
have
about?
my own money.
But you still would support. I had to help you too. So what are you talking about?
You put money on my books and you got me in
Exactly. More than the next one. What are you
That's why
talking
you're
about?
in the position you're in.
But making you're not making
about?
sense. You acting like I don't do.
You're in my presence right
But that's-
now. What are you talking about?
Yo, Who the victim in this circumstance? She did for him while he was in prison, so now he feel obligated, and his presence should be enough. Sound familiar? We hear that bullshit a lot. We hear that bullshit a lot. My presence is enough. We hear that shit a lot. That's all I'm saying. Now, this is not the first time he behaved like this. You hear how he talking. I live here and I fuck you. Fuck you talking about. You go pick up some hours. I'm not a delivery boy. I go back outside. Right? There's no rehabilitation in his rhetoric. So she stood close, stood by him. He the same nigga he always been. Right? She thinks shit gonna change. She gets seated up. Now she asking for him to be somebody he never was. She a victim? The question on the table. What up, Pumps? What up, Al? What up, Anna? The question is victim. Kinfolk, what up? CC, what up? John, what up? We want to understand this. We want to use these words appropriately. We throw around too much shit. We too casual. Big Aaron been saying that. AC, what up? Wapo, what up? Is she a victim? Is this, there we go, Ronnie, you read my mind. Is it self-inflicted? Did she do this to herself? Did she think she was going to change him by giving him cheeks, giving him money, supporting him while he was in prison? He a selfish nigga. Stevie Wonder could see that. I stay here and I fuck you. I'm doing you a favor. It don't sound right when a man say my presence is enough, right? And we hear that bullshit too often. You should be happy just to be around me. That ain't how life works. But when you are complicit in your outcomes, where does victimhood lie? You making conscious decisions to deal with this archetype. No, kinfolk, you stay on task, right? Y'all want to talk about what y'all want to talk about, right? These are examples, right? And the premise is what's a victim, right? How do we define it? So we're using this as a sample of a case, right? We're talking about the dynamics. So now that we understand the dynamics, right? Who's a victim in this circumstance? Rock, what up? Tony, what up? The only victim I can see is the baby that's gonna be birthed. He having sex with her just for the hell of it because she held him down. She want him to change and be something he never was. Okay, yeah, I don't know the show. I don't even know what show this is. So what how do we do this? I don't see her as a victim when you initially watch it, but once you do just a quick analyzation of what is happening and how people conduct themselves, does she get to claim victimhood? Or is every situation in which she put herself in conscious decisions? If this is love at the lockup, then Pumps, you obviously, right? We understand that a lot of the show is men, women, women, men, right? This is an archetype. When we focus on gender, we don't have to focus on gender to have this conversation regarding victimhood. It's the archetype. We see many men supporting these women until they get out of jail, and we see it vice versa with the women. It's the archetype. But when that archetype doesn't get what they wanted to get from a person that never showed them that they would give it to them, but then you watch a scene like this, the initial assumption is that he wrong, she the victim. But your decisions gotta matter. So 1 in the chat, she a victim. 2 in the chat, she ain't. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Hello? Yeah. All right, I'm on the show, man. Is there something? All right, I should. All right, that consultation for Monday. All right. That's what I'm saying. When we really assess it, right? Because it's the archetype of stupidity, regardless of gender. You know, we be trying to change people, right? We don't believe what they show us. You know, we understand people don't change their mask, you know, and I'm in jail. I need money on my books. I'm probably saying whatever I need to say to get the money on my books. And now I'm living with you. So I clap cheeks, you know what I'm saying? And my presence should be enough because that's all you ever asked me for in the first place. You've been giving me money since we've been together. Interesting, man. Okay, so mostly 2s in the chat for her right here. Okay. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man. Take a look at this one. Now, this shit is diabolical. I gotta drop it again.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. Talking about.
So, look at this. It's a victim? Let me know.
Slap me. Bitch, go pick up your dead homeboy before I slap the shit out of you. Well, fat boy, yeah, bitch, go pick up your dead homeboy, bitch. You mad? You mad? You mad? You mad? Your homeboy dead. What the other little mad ass nigga at behind his dead homeboy? What the other little mad nigga at behind his hot dead homeboy? Yeah, where the little bitch at behind the dead little bitch? Y'all, fuck y'all. Fuck Goy City, bitch. Fuck y'all, bitch. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Bitch, stop looking. Give me my motherfucking money before I shoot at you. Fuck y'all got guns for a big fight. No. Go ahead. I'm about to go to the hospital. I need to get to the hospital. When you got hit at? Slap me. Slap me. Bitch, go pick up your dead homeboy before I slap the shit out of you. Well, fat boy, yeah, bitch, go pick up your dead homeboy, bitch. You mad? You mad? You mad? You mad? Your homeboy dead. What the other little mad ass nigga at behind his dead homeboy? What the other little mad nigga at behind his hot dead homeboy? Yeah, where the little bitch at behind the dead little bitch? Y'all, fuck y'all. Fuck Goy City, bitch. Fuck y'all, bitch. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Bitch, stop looking. Give me my motherfucking money before I shoot at you. Fuck y'all got guns for a big fight. No. Go ahead. I'm about to go to the hospital. I need to get to the hospital. When you got hit at? Slap me. Slap me.
She get to the hospital, she gonna say, they shot me. The niggas that love her gonna say, who shot you? Fuck Park City, whatever the fuck it is. And dumb niggas gonna go make sure they go find the niggas that shot her, not knowing how much of an antagonist she was. And at what point can you tell a nigga, fuck your dead homeboy? Aha, I'm laughing at your dead homeboy. Aha. Who the victim? Do you see a victim? Shit gets shaky. The victim gonna be, that's a tone. I'll shoot y'all. And then why don't y'all fight? The boys that gonna go defend her honor gonna either get shot, shoot somebody. We got cameras everywhere. Somebody getting locked up. What about them? Because you know they're gonna get misled if she made it to the hospital. They victims. She called her brother, yo, fuck Bar City, Chop City, whatever she said. They go Swiss cheese them niggas. Twan, you on point. First grade about $1, the next two about a woman. The boys that go defend her honor, are they victims? Because they going. The men that go to defend her honor, are they victims? Or do they have control? Should they ask qualifying questions? What's the expectation? Mandrell said it. Mandrell, a Green Beret. My sister ain't lying on you. I'm going to get him. What you think? Because is it about being complicit? That's what I'm saying. Niggas already got shot now, Leon. It's up. Right? And they gave her mad grace. But that's the thing. Can you claim victimhood? If you are complicit, if you have decision-making power? Or if you are allowed to make a decision, if you have control, right? At least a partial control. Or is it based on you having a choice? You making a different decision, you can't claim victimhood. How does this shit work? How does this shit work? Them boys lost somebody. She teasing them. They try to chill. They shoot her shit up. I don't know if she died or not. The men who love her in this environment, I can assume that they're going to go try to avenge her. They lose their lives one way or the other. Killing somebody, getting killed, getting locked up. Do we see victims in any part of this situation? Because we all know how it go. Does anybody see a victim at all in this situation? Because we're going to walk this down. Because if we predicated it on choices, we're going to see if you having a choice stands the test of time of terms of being a victim. So I really want to understand it. If you having a choice is the overarching, if that's the difference maker, we're going to see if that stands up. Right? As we look through this stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me show y'all this. Because a lot of us saying, yo, you could have made a different decision. You can't claim victim. Salute with the $5. What definition are you using of victim before we analyze? Are we using the dictionary definition, or are we actually saying who is the instigator? And see, that's the thing. I'm not pigeonholing it to the dictionary because we never do. Right? I want to see how y'all see these situations in real time while they're happening. Because we try to go off the Webster, right? And we never apply it appropriately before today. But we've heard you want to be a victim so bad. You got a victim mentality, right? Victim Olympics. So we've been able to use it loosely, right? So now I'm giving you guys actual, and saying that's my point, right? So now I'm giving you guys actual things that are happening, from the Trump stuff to her getting Swiss cheese, to the girl dealing with the dude who was in prison and didn't change his ways. And how do y'all see these things? while you know the definition. You can look it up. I don't have to put us on the same page. You know how you see these things. Hit the like button, hit the like button. Now, a lot of us say, yo, if you had a choice, you can't claim victimhood. I want to give you the commentary. I think her commentary was decent. And then I have another video in the same case.
Because if the media is not going to cover it, we're going to talk about it. It's 2025. A 14-year-old named Keontae from Chicago went to a barn party with his friends in Highland, Wisconsin. He was targeted. It was not by accident, nor was it by mistake. Keontae was beaten, slammed into a meat cutter, all while the white boys were yelling racial slurs. You can clearly hear one of them, I think it was the cameraman, saying F that with a hearty RR. You can also hear people chanting in the background, killed that with a hearty RR. Do you know what happened next? The sheriff came out that night for a fire, but not for him. They didn't even document the assault or incident. What's even crazier, there are reports coming out he is the third black boy that's been attacked at this barn. And not one national media news outlet has picked this up. Not one. We're in Trump's America. Black pain gets ignored. Hate crimes get buried. Justice only comes when we raise hell about it. That baby did not deserve this. He is mentally scarred for life. No, because...
Let me read this. A 14-year-old black boy was brutally attacked by a group of white teens at a barn party in Wisconsin. They tried to put him in a meat grinder. The sheriff showed up that night for a fire, not the assault. This is the third black boy who has been targeted at this barn. He a victim? Uh-oh. He had a choice. Is he a victim? No. So he knows said no. My brother Tony, my brother Lee said no. My brother, he knows. Vet Life said he a victim. Angel said he a victim. Leon said no. See how the choice thing gets, because should you be able to go in frequent places, parties with your friends, or because you simply make the choice to go, you now can't claim victimhood? Damn. Okay. So he's not a victim. That's the most in the chat.
Fuck that nigga.
Trying to listen to TV.
So I say fuck it. They're the good try getting you. I didn't know what they cooking no shit.
Channel us the TV.
Oh, this is a compilation of fights. So this right here doesn't have nothing to do with the video. That the video we just watched, but that's the story she was talking about. Right? The one, this is a totally different thing. It's not like a follow-up. So what you saw there, right? Is he, what y'all think? Like, so he's not a victim, what y'all saw? Mr. JTK, what up? TK, what up? What y'all think? Yeah, he made it out of there. He made it out of there. Anna, he made it out of there. This is like grandpoopa. It's not very old at all. It's not very old at all. I think it's maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month or so. But he chose to go. So he's not a victim. Because he had the choice to go. 1015, what up? And I'm just looking at the video. Right? We're looking at the same thing. A whole lot of white people there. I mean, I don't know. You can. He should have left. Okay. The stature thing. I mean, maybe the stature doesn't matter either. I guess. Cause he like a pretty small boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But maybe that don't matter either.
Fuck that nigga.
Channel us the TV.
So I say fuck it. What's a good try getting you? I didn't know what they cook your dog shit.
Okay. So he's not a victim. Put a 1 in the chat if he is a victim. Put a 1 in the chat or 2 in the chat if he's not a victim. No, free zone. That's the thing. This is what the chat is offering, right? And I'm just asking, what makes a person complicit? What nullifies victimhood? Because we use the terms. And is it really just as simple as he chose to go, therefore he can't claim victimhood? Is it really that simple? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me read it. JT was popping. Salute. He said, JT, my OG JT in the building with the $5 says, I watched Love After Lockup. These women, excuse me, these women are desperate for men that they can treat like little boys. There's no victim here. Okay, you talking about the other one? I read this one. In honor of this else, you can be a victim and also be an idiot. There seemed to be a lot of disagreement there. You know. I don't know, man. That one, I actually didn't really watch the video until just now. And we don't know the full story, but we know what we see. That kind of threw me for a loop, like. That's interesting. All right. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Did y'all see the Kelly Price story? This been trending. Did y'all see the Kelly Price story? Who's a victim? Is Kelly a victim? Or does this come with the territory? I'm a performer. I'm on social media. You can talk about me however you want to. You can disrespect me however you like. And because I'm in the spotlight, I should just be able to take it, and it comes with the territory. Is Kelly a victim in this circumstance? Let's take a look.
Is to talk about the way my stomach. But there are things that I do for the community and for families and for children that nobody will ever know about because I don't need a press release behind it. And if the best that you can do to try to come against me is to talk about the way my stomach looks in my outfit, is to talk about how big my feet look in my shoes, is to talk about how unstylish you think I am, go for it. Go for it. I don't need to disrespect you. I don't need to disrespect you. What I'm encouraging you to do is unfollow me. Do yourself a favor and unfollow me because you are putting yourself in a very dangerous position by attacking me and dragging me on social media when I've done nothing to anyone. Period. God takes care of me and he also takes care of my enemies. You know why? Because I don't bother anybody. Say what you want to say about me. I do not bother anybody. I go to work when I'm supposed to be there. I do my job and I do it better than most. Say what you want to say. And even on nights when I don't feel well, I still sing live. No one has ever been to a Kelly Price concert where I lip sync because that's unfair to the audience.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And I'm speaking to black women because what I literally just saw was a bunch of black women and black men underneath a photo from this weekend and a clip from my performance this weekend. The crazy thing is, it's a concert. You didn't say I sounded horrible. You said my feet look like bolts in my shoes. You said my clothes look disgusting. You said I've never had any style. That's what you said about me. That's your personal opinion. Because when somebody looks at you, whether you know them or not, they're looking at you and they think you look like a gorilla. They think you look like a mud duck. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. If you don't like what I look like, get the hell off my page. Because for real, in real life, I'm not even that girl. I don't talk about the kind of money I make. I don't flaunt money on the gram. I don't do that kind of stuff. I didn't come from that generation. Some people are saying they didn't see it. I've already started deleting it because I do my best to make my page, all of my social medias, someplace where people can come and just get either something to laugh at or get an encouraging word. Because so many people are going through so much right now. You'll be walking by somebody on the subway or on the bus, down the street, in the grocery store. You don't know what they're going through. My goal is, if I leave my house, is to just make somebody smile, whether they know who I am or not. And y'all don't let social media make y'all feel like you are a whole lot more than what you actually are. So I'm going to remind you, you are flesh and blood like I am. Whether you believe in God or not, you are going to answer to him. And I'm warning you, I don't have to do anything to you. You are literally attacking me and dragging me because your life is so miserable that you don't have anything better to do at 10 o'clock at night on the West Coast, 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, than troll my photos and talk about how horrible you think I look in my clothes. That already tells me what your life ain't. I don't get online and do this. But when I literally looked at all of these black men and women, people of color, coming up underneath my post, that's the best you got for me? Seriously? I'm not fishing for compliments. If you don't like what you see, I'm gonna say it again, unfollow. If you don't like what you hear, unfollow. I don't argue against people's right to the freedom of speech because as a writer, that's how I make my money. But I'm respectful. I don't go scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or TikTok looking just to have something nasty to say. And say what you will. Oh, you were an artist, you signed up for this. No, the hell I didn't. I've been in this business for 33 years and there was no social media when I signed up. I had to learn how to adjust to you apps that don't have anything better to do with your free time because ain't nobody looking for you and they don't give a damn about you. And that's your problem. That's why you have so much free time on your hands. I love what I do. I love the fact that God has given me the ability to write music that speaks to people's spirits and it helps to heal them. And it helps them to know that they're not the only ones who are going through it. I see people saying, don't react. I'm not reacting. I'm responding.
Do she need a violin? Put a 1 in the chat if she need a violin.
Because it gets to a point. The reality of it is if somebody walked up on the street and said something to me, like some of the comments that I've been saying, I would absolutely let them have it. This is not me letting somebody take me out of my character. This is Kelly. This is Kelly. I just ignore it most of the time because the reality of it is I realize that people really just don't have much to do. If you have enough time in the middle of the night to sit on social media and scroll through somebody's page that you don't know, that doesn't know you, and make comments that are disparaging and disrespectful, I don't need to ask what you got going on in your life. I don't care if you make 7 figures a year. It don't matter. So do I. But I don't have time to sit on social media looking for something to talk about that's nasty and rude to other people.
So the part that's coming up is the part that like they kind of sensationalize.
Because I'm consistently looking for things to try to make the world better and to try to better myself. Period. Period. The crazy thing about it is I'm looking at first the men. I can't even whatever. Like as far as I can't even call you a man. You're a male. What they put on your birth certificate was male when you were born. Because when I was growing up, men didn't roll up on women like that. Not real men anyway. And I don't ever have a problem with somebody saying to me, you know what, I think you might look better in this, or why don't you try that? Because that's what queens do. They don't slap the crown off of another queen's head. If her crown is tilted, they come next to her or behind her and they whisper in her ear and they tell her, hey sis, hold still, let me grab this for you. Let me straighten out your crown. Your tag is sticking out in the back of your dress. I don't want to alarm you, I'm gonna stick your tag back inside your dress. That's what real queens do. But you wouldn't know it because you don't know what that is. You don't know what that is. It's not getting to me. Ask B. Cole. It's not getting to me. I'm a 52-year-old grown woman who has been doing this and getting a check for it for 33 years. Miss me with the she's a hater, she's a this, she's a that. No, at this stage in my career, I'm an expert and I know what the whole hell I'm talking about. I really do. I've done every job in this business. And I don't buy into, because I'm an artist, I don't have the right to respond when someone says something that's out of pocket. That's where y'all got it messed up. Because once again, depending on who you are and where you're from, you wouldn't walk up on somebody in the street and say that because you might not make it home.
Damn. Even Kelly hit him with the streets is mean. Shit different outside. And I'm looking and it says, you know, most people are saying, hey, this is the environment. This is the climate. This is what we should expect. When you are an entertainer or a personality or a creator, you need to expect and accept the fact that people are going to disrespect you. Right? We continue to justify unbecoming behavior. And because we see that that's the majority of the behavior on the internet, that's now the norm and must be accepted. I've never heard Kelly Price say much of anything. And niggas been talking about her since I can remember, right? Does she have a valid point about starting this shit before social media came out? And she's just supposed to accept the fact that she on the internet and she's an entertainer, so they don't like her and therefore they can disrespect her. Okay. If that's how y'all see it, so because she is a performer, an artist, an entertainer, then she's not a victim. Right? So because she make a choice to work and then gets insulted about whatever, she can't be a victim. What y'all think? We're just trying to understand this. So if you complain, if you complain, you're a victim. If you confront, you're a victim. If you talk about it, you're a victim. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand, like, what do we get to leverage? Okay. So if we saying, hey, come with the territory, so you're not a victim, cool. All right. I understand it. I just see y'all not. I see most of us responding how Kelly respond. Interesting. People saying like things like sensitive, this the internet, but I've seen people respond sensitively. I've seen people respond to what they thought was disrespect emotionally. Because everybody who's saying words don't hurt, words don't matter, it comes with the territory, right? Don't react that way when the words get leveraged against them. And then we say, yeah, people on the internet have poor behavior, so just accept it. And the thing about it, right, Leon, I think I understand what you're saying, right? And this involves people to think a little bit beyond what's being said, right? To thoroughly understand. She didn't say just bolts in her shoes. They talked about her outfit, her being overweight and etc. Right? And it's the irony is that we get to pick and choose who's a victim, what's complaining, victimhood, what insult I should not be offended by when you insult me. Right? I mean, I understand what y'all saying, right? I just know that we respond very similar to her. But we try to act like we have like this stoic nature, like words don't bother us. And I've seen several people get bothered. It's interesting. So 1 in the chat for victim. If you want to say of comments or whatever the case is, cool. 1 in the chat for victim, 2 in the chat for no. So I think. No. Okay. Everybody. Okay. I understand it. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Interesting. Leon, salute, my G.
What up, buzzin', bird flippin' dozen. Holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
Salute my brother Leon the Don in the building who renewed that membership, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on?
Rockefeller.
Steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on?
I think a lot of things get conflated, you know. We combine so much shit, right, and use it conveniently. People will voice a concern, we call them complaining, they a victim, right? And then we say victim Olympics. People acknowledge the fact that there are systematic things that are in place, right, that put a cog in the wheel that will make a route just a little bit more difficult, right? That's the victim Olympics, you know? And so insults are all good until what I deem going too far is too far, right? And now I'm emotional or sensitive, right? You know? And at the same time, we'll watch people go to the limit they think is too far, right? And we insult them knowing good and well when somebody hits our threshold, we have a same or similar response. You know, we've seen people get killed over talking crazy over the internet. We've seen people fight over talking crazy over the internet. We've seen people have several arguments and cross lines that I would never cross on the internet. I've seen a bunch of people say, "Where you at, cuz? What's popping, cuz? Don't talk to me no more. It's up, cuz." Over a conversation on and then the internet until somebody crossed their threshold. Should I call him emotional? Is he a victim to his own mentality? Because he don't got no self-control? When we talk about the conduct of women, and then we refer to the Bible to still man the argument. So now what we realize is they always been doing this. Because we use the Bible to still man an argument regarding their conduct. Eve, Delilah, Jezebel, so on and so forth. So then do I get to turn around and say, what the fuck we complaining about? You ain't a victim, nigga. You dealing with women that always had this same conduct. Complaining ass nigga. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Are we crybabies for being mad about women's conduct that's been since time immemorial? Isaiah 3, Isaiah 4. How does this work? Do I tell the brothers who have issues with the women's conduct, you want to be a victim so bad? How does this work? Bet life salute. Thank you, Rashada. Where does the line end? Black people talk about systemic issues, right? They saying this is a little bit more difficult of the path than our white or Asian counterparts. Oh, you want to be a victim so bad. Y'all running in the victim Olympics. Racism don't exist. Nigger this, nigger that. $1 million for calling a little retarded boy a nigger. Carmelo Anthony stabbed the white boy. Black people give him $500,000. So I just want to be clear. Are these victims or are these motherfuckers complaining? When does the victim Olympics start and stop? Oh, I ain't thinking. Uh-oh. When does this stop and start? Because guess what? When you complain, now you're running in the victim Olympics. You want somebody to coddle you. That's how victim is most often used. It ain't voicing a concern. That's not how it works. But now it works conveniently when we're talking about the women and their conduct. And then in the same breath, we don't want to get married. Fuck we worried about the conduct for? They literally conducting themselves how we want them to because we just want to smash anyway. She dealing with the same archetype of nigga. Now niggas ain't shit. No, beloved, you ain't shit. You put yourself in the trick bag. But let her tell it. She been victimized by those men. She been hoodwinked, bamboozled, running led astray. Nah, women ain't that stupid. Apply that intuition that y'all use so much or say you got. So where does this victim line end or start? We too casual with these words. We don't understand what the fuck we saying. We just say shit. We'll keep breaking this shit down, man. We trying to understand it. Let me show y'all this, man. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. You see these boys right here? The boys on the bottom. Pause. They showed a lot of benevolence, a lot of grace, a lot of deference on this panel. I know they stories. I know they stories. Right? They been through shit. The shit that y'all been through, the shit that you think they've been through shit with their parents, both parents. Makai was up here, got shipped across the country. And whatever they told you, it's exponentially 5 or 10 times more. Y'all don't even know the half. Y'all still hear me? Yeah. Y'all don't even know the half of the shit these boys been through. You hear how they talk? You hear how they walk? You hear how articulate they were? How they can convey their thoughts appropriately? They call out bullshit when it's time to. They've been through hell. Jim Uel been through hell. You hear me? You'll never hear it in his voice, though. You'll never see it in his countenance. How he move in the earth. What that mean? What's that mean? He had to, and when I tell you Jimmy Well here, right? Let me just, the one on the end underneath the comments, right? Y'all can't see my mouse. Big Jim. When I tell you hella high water, Trevor, when I tell you hella high water, Kobe's construct, I hated that shit for him. But you can't hear it. But when you want to talk about circumstances, and motherfuckers always talking about, it's not playing. I'm just showing y'all them. And motherfuckers always talking about bootstrap this, bootstrap that. Yo, the fortitude, right? The mental fortitude combined with intestinal fortitude, combined with testicular fortitude is how you overcome what those boys overcame. They were true victims of circumstance. Shit was really hard for them. And when we use words unintentionally, we no longer understand them. They have no definition. We throw this shit around like it's cool. And we can choose when or when not somebody's a victim based on what we agree with or not. We just found out today that most of us believe that you're not a victim if you could have made a different decision. Is that how life really works? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Mentorship, man. I really believe we are complicit in a lot of failure. And when they were telling us it take a village to raise a child and we just dismiss it and act like these YNs can't be helped. When nigga, the shit we was doing was, man, listen. Fentanyl is a thing, right? I'm telling you, heroin had an effect on niggas fighting, shooting, killing each other that you never understand. And then we look at people that we were unwilling to help and tell them they running in the victim Olympics. Like we did it ourselves. Like somebody didn't pour into us. Like it wasn't more than just your father or your mom's. And then we get on high and say, you a victim, you too sensitive. I haven't been 100%, but very rarely do I respond emotionally or respond in kind. But that's intentional. It's a practice thing. Right? But I don't like when people try to say, oh, that man sassy or emotional. No, he passionate. Don't middle-aged white women him in an office meeting. That's what they do to us. Stoicism ain't the only way a man to be a man. But we be throwing shit around and it's convenient when the behaviors are the same. The behaviors when we start calling people victim Olympics, right? But then we behave the same, but depending on the topic, it doesn't apply. Leon, hit the link. We gotta just hit the link, right? Because I mean that's just a lack of understanding, right? Just hit the link. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can.